If you're a Manhattan drinker, try something different with a new version of the classic cocktail. It's my Balsamic Berry Manhattan. Hi everyone, welcome to Let's Celebrate TV. I'm your host, Peter Lee. It's time for cocktails, and I've got something really great for you today. We're going to make my Balsamic Berry Manhattan. Alright, you're probably wondering, what is that, balsamic? Are you kidding me? Let's talk about a Manhattan first. Manhattan is probably my most favorite cocktail. Generally, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. It starts with whiskey. It could be a blended whiskey, a rye, a bourbon, a scotch. And then you pair that with 1 part of sweet vermouth, maybe toss in a couple dashes of a bitters of some type, and you stir it up or shake it up and you get this wonderful, classic warming cocktail that is my favorite thing of all time. But sometimes even I get a little bored with it, so we're going to twist it up and we're going to make a balsamic berry version of it. We're going to start today with blackberries. Here are mine. I have just 5. That's all you need. These are fresh blackberries. They're wonderful. You can get them year-round. I'm going to put them in this glass here. And we're going to muddle them. Now, what does that mean? Muddling is a way to brew something or smash it down. It releases all the oils and all the juices. You see it a lot when you make mojitos because you muddle the mint and that releases all of it. Now, you don't have to have a fancy tool for it. You just use some old wooden spoon. It's this simple. The next up is bourbon. I like a nice bourbon. Here's mine. Use whatever kind you like. This is the kind that I like. We need 2.5 ounces or about 75 mils. Right in our glass. After that is sweet vermouth. Just 1 ounce, 30 mils. This is the kind of sweet vermouth I recommend. If you can find it, it's wonderful. But use what you like. 1 ounce, again, 30 mils. Right in. Now next is simple syrup. What is simple syrup? Simple syrup is equal ratios sugar to water, whether it be a cup of each or a teaspoon of each. You just dissolve the sugar in the water and you get simple syrup. But if you don't want to do that, you can buy it pre-made. Here's the kind I get. I just need 1 teaspoon. Why am I adding simple syrup? The syrup is going to help the fruit juices from the berries and the alcohol stay amalgamated together. Otherwise, they're going to separate. So we just need 1 teaspoon. All right, I said this was a balsamic berry Manhattan. So next up is a balsamic. Yes, balsamic vinegar. You want to use a pretty good balsamic vinegar, hopefully aged, whatever you like, whatever you can get. Here's the kind I like. And we really only need about 1/2 teaspoon. Right in. Now, I'm going to add some bitters next, but not just any bitters. I have here some orange bitters. This is my favorite brand. And the orange is going to add more depth, more roundness. It's going to help bring all these flavors together. Just need a couple dashes. All right, you know what's next. I have a shaker full of ice here. It's time for the shaky shaky. Here we go. All right. I have a nice cocktail glass. This is called coupe. And we're going to double strain this. Why am I double straining? I don't want any of those little blackberry seeds in my cocktail. So I have my hawthorn strainer, and I have a fine mesh strainer. So here we go. Wow, look at that color. Now you think we're done here, but we need a garnish. I have a nice little garnish here. This is a sprig of rosemary and a blackberry, a slice of orange, hence the orange bitters, and another blackberry right in. And what's going to happen is when you drink this, you'll get the aromas from the orange and the rosemary, and it goes wonderful with the whiskey. It all comes together. Let's have a little taste. My favorite part. That's so good. You get the blackberry, you get the bourbon, and it magically just comes together. There's other flavors. I get the orange from the orange bitters and the balsamic. There it is. Get you back here. It's wonderful. And it's not vinegar forward, but you get it a little later in the finish. It's wonderful. If you like this episode, sign up for our newsletter and get the recipes in your inbox. Then help us grow the channel by hitting that subscribe button, smashing that like button, and hitting the notification bell so you'll never miss an episode of Let's Celebrate TV. Now, I think I'm going to go put my feet up and enjoy my cocktail. While I do that, I want you to sit back, relax, and watch some of these episodes over here. So until next time, everyone, cheers.